Okay, welcome to another edition of EastLASportsScene.com as we cover all the sports that are in our community and all the schools. Lo and behold, what's coming up next but spring, and we're going to be in spring in just another week or so, but that always means it's baseball. And to speak about baseball, we must include softball here in this United States of America because softball is such a tremendous women's sport. And back to join us for a third consecutive year is head coach Erik Blanco for the East LA College, I want to say the Huskies, and that's the moniker for the women's team as well. We say the Husky program, and we're going to be speaking to her again about this season's team and her tenure as the head coach for East LA Community College. So, Coach, welcome back again.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Thank you. And
Thank you.
Happy New Year.
Yes, Happy New Year.
2010, here we are, and it's a new season. And every time there's a new season, there's all kinds of expectations.
Absolutely.
High expectations, and sometimes there's the preparation and the anxiety, and now games are being played, and here we are. You're now underway, and let's talk about this season so far. I'm going to say the Lady Huskies. Correct me if I'm wrong, Coach.
Okay.
Is that good to say?
We just go by Huskies.
Go by
That's
Huskies.
okay.
The Huskies
Yeah.
are off to another very good start, and let's talk about this edition, 2010's baseball team, softball team.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, great. We started off going 6-0 in a tournament. We won our first tournament.
Okay.
And currently we're 13-3, and having a good start so far.
Okay. You're now underway in conference play as well in the South Coast Conference.
Correct. We're just finishing up our first round. So
Okay.
we're 2-3 in conference, but we're one of the top-ranked conferences in the state. So 2-3 is not bad for finishing up our first round.
And it's still, as I say, early in the season. It'll go through probably May, towards the end of May.
Yeah, the first round of playoffs is in May, so
Okay.
we will finish up regular season at the end of April,
Okay.
and then start first round of playoffs first week in May.
Coach, well, we want to acknowledge you again and congratulate you on another good year that you produced last year with the team. As it's your third year, so first year we always give the coach that first year of just gathering her program together, putting it out there for the players to come and take advantage of it, and then going off for the first season. So we give the first season one of those, well, to see where we go. And last year, season number 2, wow,
Yeah,
huge.
yeah.
And now you've got a reputation
Yeah.
that's
we
been
kinda set the
claimed.
bar.
So
Right.
now let's talk about last year because you went all the way through into the playoffs.
Correct.
Okay,
Yeah.
real quick.
Well, last year was the first time our school's ever had a softball team that's gone into the playoffs, so that was a great achievement for us. I think what was key last year is our freshman class that came in.
Okay.
They really set the bar high, and we were able to recruit some better freshmen this year to join our sophomores, and I think it's really helped our program a lot.
And with the winning program and a very positive program, the word gets out in the community. Coaches are able to then, at least at the high school level, take a look at the East LA program and begin to engage you and talk to you and say, in the future, I have some players, Coach Blanco, can you take a look at them? And of course, that's part of the recruiting scheme, and it's going to be very, very, we'll say, healthier now.
Right.
Because of the reputation that the Huskies program has now.
Right, absolutely, and it does help too with our new stadium that we had, built last year, and then a winning program. Naturally, recruiting does get easier. So hopefully, after this year, next year will also be a little easier for us to get some good kids.
Okay, 27-14. Wow, last year's record. At least we're maybe one or two off,
right,
but
right.
at least
Absolutely,
that many.
absolutely. That was a good start for us, and this year I'm hoping definitely to, surpass that. And I'm pretty excited the way we're looking right now.
Okay, Coach, you had a game today. As a matter of fact, you're coming off a victory.
Yeah, today we beat Pasadena 11-2 in 6 innings, which is a short game. Normally it goes 7.
Okay.
But they have what's called an 8-run rule.
Okay.
After 5, if you're winning by more than 8, they stop the game.
Oh.
So we had a good game today, scored a lot of runs, and the girls played well today. So
Okay.
we're really excited about that.
And let's back up just a little bit to the start of the season. Tournaments usually are signs of the season starting. So you take some tournament games, and lo and behold, you've got 5 or 6 games already under your belt, and you haven't gotten to conference play. But let's talk about what happened in Glendale. You took, I think you won the tournament, right?
Yeah, we opened up with the Glendale tournament, and we went 6-0. We had a great showing there. It was a really competitive tournament, probably going to be one of the best ones here in Southern California. But we did really well. We pitched well, we hit well, scored a lot of runs, and beat some top teams. So
Okay.
Yeah.
And of course, the rankings and the sports writers or the coaches, I'm not sure how the state comes out and prepares their rankings, but a very solid number 3 in the state.
Yeah, currently we're ranked number 3, and basically it's what's called an RPI. A lot of basketball,
Oh, okay.
Division I uses RPI.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, it's just about who you win and who your opponents, beat and strength of conference. So we currently are ranked 3. So we're really excited about that. They take the top 2 from the South
Okay.
to go into playoffs. So if we can stay in the top, we'll have a good shot of getting to state.
Okay. Well, at this point in the season, 13-3 is the overall record.
Correct.
As you mentioned in conference 2 and 3, but I'm sure everything is taken into consideration at the end of the season
Right.
for the slots into the state tournament.
Correct.
And of course, your goal's got to be go to the second and third rounds.
My goal is go third round. Yeah, our goal is third round for sure. Yeah, we want to be in state for sure.
Well, not to take away winning the whole title, but
Well,
it's a labor that's we want to say the program is in process of
It's
getting
a process,
to that.
yeah. We have to get to state to have a chance to win it.
Okay.
For sure.
Coach, you brought some players with you today, and we thank you for bringing them because, again, student athletes, they have to focus on those academics as well. Let's talk a little bit about what one of the players might be taking at East LA College while they're being an athlete playing in the women's softball team.
Okay. Well, the girls have to complete their general ed and to get ready to transfer to four-year school, which is our goal to get them to a Cal State or UC.
Okay.
The girls have to do study hall. Depending on their GPA, they do up to 5 hours of study hall a week. They have a minimum of 12 units enrolled in, so they're a full-time student.
Okay.
And they have to complete their study hall hours along with meet our requirements of about a 3 to 4 hour practice.
Okay.
So their day is long, but they're definitely dedicated. One of the kids that we brought today has a 3.75 GPA,
Wow.
and that's not including her athletic classes. We take away their athletic classes. This is all academic classes, and that's Lizzie Lopez. She's got a
wonderful.
3.75,
Wow.
and that's all academic. So we've got good students on our team, and that really shows on the field when our kids do well in school as well.
Okay. Coach, before we go to our first break, I just want to talk a little bit more about the mechanics. So for parents that are still watching or still have their girls that are going to be maturing into this age or going into a community college or a college career, some of the things that you might be able to guide them with, where can they go to speak to you, where can they come to watch games, how accessible is the program for parents that may want to come and take a look at you?
Well, we always do clinics for the community, but they can go to our website, which is elac.edu,
Okay.
and there's a questionnaire there that they can fill out, and I will reply to them. But I would say the best thing for these parents is to get their kids involved early in softball. Need it be recreational leagues or travel ball leagues if they have access to that. But the key to get these girls to be able to compete at a high level is to start them really early, 4 or 5 years old.
Okay.
It's not too late if they're already 9, 10, but they
Yes.
need to be involved in some type of softball, workouts at an early age.
Okay. And then early in that development, they're going to get into travel teams or play at the recreational level or, as they would say, other organized levels of
Right.
amateur baseball. Softball.
Right. Softball's really growing, so, they need to be in travel ball as well.
Okay. For our viewers, those that are watching along the internet, to be able to get the schedule, would they be, if they went to eastla.edu?
Yes, elac.edu.
.edu.
They can find our schedule as well.
Okay. And are there biographies of the coaches and players on there yet?
Yes, my direct email is there. My also office extension is on there, and our schedule along with the roster.
Okay, Coach, we're going to take a quick time out on our field of play right here, the studio at the Boyle Heights Technology and Youth Center located right here in East LA. But as I said, in Boyle Heights, we're going to be right back with the introduction, and we're going to be able to meet at least 4 players that are on this year's edition of the East LA College Huskies, the women's softball team. We'll be right back.